the uMkhonto weSizwe party has expressed shock at the decision of the National Prosecuting Authority not to prosecute anyone in relation to the robbery on President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm in Limpopo. The party has accused the NPA of being captured. It held a media briefing in Sandton, Johannesburg. SABC News reporter Ntlantla Kgathlane was at the briefing and joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon, Ntlantla. Thank you very much for joining us. Quite a lot being said there at that briefing. Just give us a summation of some of the salient points.
Well, thanks so much. This was one of the things that a lot of South Africans wanted to hear, MK coming out and just continue to cement itself as a formidable political party in South African politics, also dispelling or just eroding perceptions that it will never live long. Its lifespan will be short. Today they announced that they have the constitution and also announcing that their structures are put in place in all of the province, in the 9 provinces. There we heard Floyd Shivambu also, mentioning that MK party will have offices now. The other one will be in Gauteng, the other one will be in KZN, obviously.
I see you smiling because at some point EFF leader Julius Malema had touched on in jest that there's a political party that doesn't even have an office. They're reporting in Ntlantla, but now it seems their structure, they're going to have an office. They're going to have offices actually in each and every province, but 2 head offices. And they say that we pressed them on an issue of, if was it strategic to go in KZN, or was it because, like others have said, it's a tribalist party, and they dispel that. They say even where former President Jacob Zuma, or the party leader Jacob Zuma, is staying is far away from Durban, so their offices are going to be in Durban. The other one is going to be in Gauteng, of course, saying that the reason why they chose Gauteng is because it's central. Another issue that they commented on, obviously, is what you touched on there, whereby they say that, the NPA is captured. The NPA is captured, saying that it cannot be that there's nothing wrong with what happened in Phala Phala, but also assuring South Africans that, they will be taking action, as they believe that with regards to what happened in Phala Phala, there must be the president, they accuse the president of, evading tax and saying that that's a serious issue. So they intend to litigate? Is that the form of action, or they want to take to the streets? I think one of the things that they said that is that when they go to Parliament, that's one of the things that they're going to pose as a question in a couple of weeks. And insofar as perhaps recruiting other high-profile individuals from other political parties, was there any hint as to whether more members of several parties could be joining the MK? You could see, during that particular press briefing, as they would just keep on, having those brief chats. And, I think I saw former President Jacob Zuma, the party president, saying that, we are open for anybody to come in. But also Floyd Shivambu, basing a lot of, a statement on the constitution that is going to guide the party, saying that, I think that it was basically because of the perception that the party might be infiltrated. It's going to be easy for the party to be infiltrated if it just go recruiting everybody, and Floyd saying that, but it's going to be, very strategic. There's going to be discipline is going to be prioritized, and saying that there are not going to allow, any parallel structures, and also that for you to be considered, for any leadership position, you probably have to be, a member of the party for 2 years, 24 months. And then did they touch on some of those that are challenging their dismissal or ejection from the political party? Was that touched on at any point? They did, very dismissive. They said those issues were, in court at this particular moment. They chose their route, but now they have the constitution, so they are not part of, part of the party. They are focusing on those who are now part of the party, and also, recruiting new members. Because it seems, according to those that were ejected, they're of the view that there is a preference for more well-decorated politicians, that they were there at the beginning when it didn't seem as though the MK party would actually win any votes from the ordinary citizens. But now that it has come out to be the 3rd largest party in the country, now you've got well-decorated, well-known politicians that are being preferred over them, and they're just being tossed to the side. So nothing addressed on just the profile of the politicians that have been preferred to go to Parliament. A very strategic move by the party, outlining that for you to be considered for any position going forward, you need to be a member of the party for 24 months. And also, ignoring those, I guess, it goes back to what I just mentioned earlier, whereby the party is just trying to find
it fit. I mean, earlier during election, you could sense that the party was just all over, but now they're just coming together after actually they realized that actually they did well, or they were going to do well in the election, and the results prove right that they did well. I mean, third largest party in the National Assembly. So now they got their ducks in a row, and you could get that sense, especially when Floyd was, briefing the media there, that their main focus is just to ensure that they protect this political party from everybody, from being infiltrated, from those who are disgruntled, who are expelled, those who believe that they've done, a lot of work before others came, but they a very kind of stubborn approach that we know what we're doing, and this is the direction that we're taking.
Well, one wonders if they'll be able to almost protect the party from infiltration or even factions, because we all know that no political party is immune to that. Everybody has ambition. So as the years progress, they might also be faced with the very challenges that most political parties are faced with. Ntlantla, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That's SABC News reporter Ntlantla Kgathlane, who was at the MK party briefing.